You guys, how many of you remember the interview that Fredrick Leonard did a few years ago where he said that he wanted to marry a typical Igbo woman and he doesn't want to marry an actress? Yes, I'll be posting that interview soonest. Like, I'll be posting it on this video. You just have to watch this video to the and so that you hear it from Fredrick Leonard's mouth. So Fredrick Leonard has come out again to like say that he never wanted to marry. He has come out again to tell us that he never wanted to marry someone like Peggy, someone that was career driven like Peggy, that he wanted to marry a typical Igbo man, like a typical traditional man. You know that Fredrick Leonard is a traditional man. With the movies that he acts, with the things that he portrays, you will know that Fredrick is a typical traditional man. So he never wanted to marry all these Nollywood actresses that wouldn't even have time for him. According to what he said, you guys, I'll be posting this video, evidence choke. Those of you that will be saying, bloggers will be coming out to say things that they don't know. This is real. This is Fredrick Leonard said it with his mouth. So he said that he never wanted to marry someone that would not stay at home, that he's this type of person that he wants to marry a wife, even if she works or she has her own business, but he wants to marry a wife that stays at home, takes care of the home, cooks for him, and takes care of him. Not the one that when he's maybe in Abuja shooting or filming, the person will be maybe in Lagos filming. That he never wanted to marry that kind of a person. So this is gradually coming together. Yes, it is gradually coming together. This is the reason Fredrick Leonard came out and said that Peggy Ovire pushed him into marrying her. Yes, this is actually making sense. But before we pause the video and before I show you guys the video, let's rant small. But this thing that is happening, I don't even understand, and it's not making sense to me. You know that this is not the kind of wife you want to marry. So why did you go ahead to propose to like? Do you guys want to like make us feel like internet marriage or internet love? So why did you go ahead to propose? I know that you said Peggy pushed you. Yes, I know that you said that Peggy pushed you. But I don't understand how Peggy will push a grown man like you if you didn't want to get married to her. Why didn't you get married to the girl that you were dating before? Why didn't you get married to your typical Igbo woman that you never wanted to marry someone from a different tribe? And let's talk about this thing. Peggy also said it. Yes, Peggy said it on their wedding day when she was doing all the whole talk that she did on their wedding day. She said that people were telling Fredrick Leonard because of the fact that Fredrick Leonard is a typical Igbo man. Fredrick Leonard loves culture and loves the fact that he's an Igbo man, even though he grew up in Lagos. Yes, Fredrick Leonard grew up in Lagos, but you see how he speaks Igbo very well. So how many of these people that grew up in Lagos would speak Igbo fluently the way Fredrick Leonard speaks Igbo? That's to tell you that Fredrick Leonard loves his culture, he loves being an Igbo, and he wants to continue being an Igbo man. So the thing is, Peggy Ovire said this, made a mention of this on their wedding day when she said people were telling Fredrick Leonard and people were even telling her that Fredrick Leonard was not going to marry her because she's not an Igbo woman. That Fredrick Leonard is a typical Igbo man that loves his culture, loves their food, loves everything about Igbo, and would want to get married to an Igbo woman. Do you guys get, like, it is coming together, like it is making sense right now? So are you guys thinking what I'm thinking? Like, are you guys seriously thinking what I'm thinking? That means everything that Fredrick Leonard is coming out to say is true. Because for Peggy Ovire to actually mention this on their wedding day, saying how people were saying Fredrick Leonard was not going to marry her and that Fredrick Leonard was going to leave her. But you heard all these things. You heard all these things about him being a typical Igbo man and him that he would always want to marry an Igbo woman. And he still stayed. You still stayed and you pressured him into marrying you, and you like literally push him into the marriage. Like, who does that? Who does that? Peggy, I feel for you. I feel so sorry for you, but you not try, honestly. You did not try at all. You did not try. So let's talk about Fredrick Leonard. My take on this is that Fredrick, you're not supposed to allow somebody to like push you into something that you don't want to do. You are not supposed to. And if you knew that you've always wanted to marry a typical Igbo woman, why have you been dating? Why did you date Peggy Ovire for 8 years? Like, why did you stay with her for that long? I think because of the fact that you guys stayed for that long, I think this is why Peggy actually like pushed him into, because you cannot be dating somebody for eight for 8 years now. I'm gonna make we talk through. Frederick deserves to be pushed. Like, he deserves to be pushed to get married to this girl, to this woman. But a broken relationship is better than a broken marriage. There's nothing you want to tell me, honestly. It is better because, my dear, it's good that Peggy Ovire and Fredrick broke off this marriage, because tell me why they are doing. But these are the couples that we looked up to. We looked up to this couple, like we looked up to this couple. I don't understand why their marriage is going. Okay, if we knew the background, this thing update of the marriage, we wouldn't have been looking up to these people. We just saw people that were together for 8 years, and people because and people actually told them that it wasn't going to work. Especially they directed it to Peggy. Peggy is an Edo girl, so people actually told Peggy that this man is not going to marry. So I think this is why Peggy was actually like persisting that Frederick Leonard should marry her, like pushing Frederick Leonard to marry her. So I think I now understand Peggy. On the other, I understand Peggy. I'm a man, yeah, but I understand where Peggy is coming from, because you cannot like keep me for 8 years as a woman and you don't want to marry me because you are a typical Igbo man. You cannot marry a career driven woman, because Peggy does her own production back to back, does her movie back to back. So it is quite understandable that Peggy is very busy and hardly has time for it. And you guys can see Peggy Ovire is always not even in the country. She's always outside the country, always traveling. So I understand where this whole thing is coming from. But Peggy, you know that Peggy is quite busy right now and giving birth to kids. I don't think it's in her dictionary at the moment. I think maybe later in the year or later at the long run, she might have like wanted to give birth before this divorce. But for now, I don't think so. For now, I don't think she's ready for the whole childbirth something. Although there was a time Peggy was pregnant. I don't know what happened to the pregnancy, because we obviously saw the pregnancy, we saw the baby bump, we saw everything, but I don't know what later happened to it. These people keep giving us drama upon drama. Like, they keep bringing out new dramas every day. They keep giving us drama. I don't know what to say, guys. I really don't know. So guys, if you watch this video to this extent and you're yet to subscribe to my YouTube channel, please do what to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Turn on your post notification, like, share, leave your opinions on the comment section. And if you're a returning subscriber, thank you for always coming back. Thank you for always checking up on us. Don't forget to turn on your post notifications so that you get notified. Guys, I will always bring you anything that's up for Nollywood, anything that's up in this our celebrities life. I'm always going to like bring it to your doorsteps. You don't have to go far. So you will always get notified when anything new happens. So guys, I think this is rather the cutting. Bye bye guys, see you on my next up.